In this video, we'll take a tour of Canvas course. So after you log in to the YC portal, find our class in Canvas, and this is our front page. You'll have our textbook, statistics, and office hours will be determined the first week of class, and then I'll type it in here with a link. Zoom, I will have Zoom office hours for the online course. And then course navigation is below that. So basic setup, we have a home page, announcements. I'll post announcements in here weekly. The first announcements will be the welcome that I send to you via email. The modules, I've got the Getting Started module, student resources, and then the content first module, module 1, open in the student view. Then we have My Lab and Mastering. This takes us to my math lab. And once you get into my math lab, once you hit, you're going to see the end user license agreement. So you'll go through the steps to go ahead and get yourself set up in my math lab so that you can do the homework and the assignments. Grades are here, and then YC student support. So I'm going to get out of student view just so I can show you some items in the course. So in the modules, the first week, I'd like you to go through the Getting Started module. You'll have a syllabus to read and a syllabus quiz to complete by the second day of class. Then for participation, enter my math lab and do the first homework assignment by Thursday. Those two are the Getting Started activities that confirm your attendance, that you're going to be in the course, and also substantive participation. And these two things are required to stay in the course. This is Yavapi's policy. I've also got an introduction video, this tour of Canvas, and then a tour of my math lab. And although it's from spring, it's still the same information. So there's the Getting Started activities. Next in the module is the syllabus. It will open up a file here, but you can also download it. So click on it to download, and you can open it as a separate PDF so that when you're taking your syllabus quiz, you can read through the syllabus and get your information. All right, next item. In the resources is your confirm your attendance syllabus quiz, so 10 questions. If you have any questions about information in the syllabus, please email me or visit me on office hours. Then we have how to enter My Lab and Mastering with your My Math Lab access code. So after you get your access code from the bookstore, or you get 2-week free access so you can start right away while you're waiting on financial aid or whatever you're waiting on before you can get your code. So this lets you know how to get in. Then the next piece of information in the Getting Started is our online calendar. This will be here so that you can refer to it all semester. So by week, it has our assignments each week so that you can keep track of what's going on. So I would recommend printing this out and keeping it somewhere and just keep track of your progress as you go. Then we have hints and tips for success in technology tips. So there are some common technology issues. Technology always has something. There's some Yavapai College technology, hints and tips in general for success. And I'll leave this here. I'm not going to read it out loud, but you can go ahead and read through the hints and tips to help you be successful. StatCrunch is the technology that we're using in the course. So I've got 2 items in here along with, tutorials and videos in the notes, but this is StatCrunch step by step for each section in the textbook. So this is nice to have just a quick reference. Let's say you're in chapter 8 and we have something from chapter 3. You can go back and the technology step by step lets you know for each section in the textbook the steps. And then video tutorials on YouTube, but I also have video tutorials in the homework that focus exactly on the examples. And then just a link to Adobe Acrobat free download, because I do post PDFs. So that's what's in the very first part, is their getting started module, and then just student resources. So the content modules, the content is set up the same in every module. So I just wanted to make sure I went through so you can see. For the first module 1, there are 3 chapters. So I've got chapter 1, notes and resources, 2 and 3, resources. So when you click on that, there are notes with links to video examples in here for chapter 1, and some videos that I've linked from my math lab so you don't have to go looking for it. Then some additional resources. These are videos that I find that I think are good information, or I'll put homework problems, most asked homework problems. I'll make a little video and put them here. So these are where your notes are. Let me get to the next section. These are your chapter 2 and 3 notes and resources. So let me download one just to show you what's in there. So when it says notes 3.4 and 3.5 from text with video links, I'm going to download that. And what I've done on the notes, I've taken some items from the textbook and copied, pasted them, examples from the textbook, and then there are links, video links within your notes if you want to watch a video presentation. So that's another place where you can access content videos. And many times I'll have it by hand, StatCrunch or calculator. I'd like you to learn how to use StatCrunch, but if some of these beginning items you're used to using the calculator, that's fine. But StatCrunch will be very, very helpful. You don't have to type in data with StatCrunch. So that's what the notes look like. So if you click on one of these video solutions, what it will do is take you to my MathLab video that you can play. And
In
they're
this
all just a
example,
few
we'll learn to
minutes.
obtain the 5 numbers.
So they're all just a few minutes, or you can also access all those in my MathLab directly. All right, so every content module has resources for you so that you can help learn the material. Then I've got the homework assignments in order. These homework assignments are in my MathLab. It's probably easier to access them by going to my MathLab directly. I'll show you what it looks like from here. So when you click on it from the course, oops, I don't have it open yet, all you can see is the homework. But if you actually go to My Lab and Mastering and open it, you're in the full website and you have the full resources. So I would recommend accessing your homework and assignments by going to My Math Lab directly. So I'm going to go ahead and open that first assignment. I'm just going to change the date that it's open so that we can look at it today. All right, so now when I go back at that homework assignment, you'll click on the homework assignment to open it. This picture right here, this page, is all you see when you open it in Canvas, okay? But all of these little items on the left here are really helpful. So as you go through, there's a My Math Lab, how to use My Math Lab video, but I just wanted to give you a general look at what the questions look like, okay? And then the added bonus is you have all of this information over here if you access from the My Lab and Mastering instead of accessing from the modules. But you can access your homework in either place. So every content module will have My Math Lab homework assignments. You will have a technology lab that you complete in Canvas. So let's look at the first technology lab. So the first technology lab has directions, a video, an Excel file, and then you'll upload your results at the end. So the directions will walk you through for the first tech lab, how to use StatCrunch to create a histogram, summary statistics, and a box plot. So this walks you through step by step how to put data in, how to make for each chapter that we do, the important StatCrunch technology that will help you complete your homework and your tests quicker. So for example, Lab Activity 2, Summary Statistics from StatCrunch. This is mean, median, mode, variance, which can be done by hand, but wow, they take a really long time. So the focus in this class is using technology to take out the number crunch, and it's more about not just getting the numbers, but interpreting what the numbers mean after we have technology compute it for us. So that's what the Tech Lab directions look like. There's a video that walks you through. There's an Excel file so you can copy and paste data. And then when you're ready to submit, this is how do I submit an assignment. You will have a single file, and there will be a submit button up here that you click on submit and attach your file. And then each assignment has a rubric that goes with it, so you can double check and make sure that you've got all the information. So each module has a technology lab, and each module also has a discussion board. So our first discussion board has to do with how to interpret graphs. So you'll have a set of information down here, discussion board, the graphs and the data, and then questions to answer based on those. And then a video, some hints for the discussion, and then also some sample statements interpreting graphs if you need some help. So look for your resources within the discussion board. So for example, one of the items that students usually have a hard time with is how to interpret graphs. So what I have are some histograms and then some sample statements, and then a box plot and some sample statements along with hints on how to, what types of things to include when you're saying something about data. All right, so that's a quick tour. You've got getting started, resources, and every content module has resources and notes, homework, a tech lab, a discussion board, a review test. These are optional. These are in my math lab, and a test that's completed in my math lab. All right, and then as you work through, you'll get used to the format. But if you have any questions, please remember to ask questions as you go. All right, have a great semester.